Murli, 11/2/2024. Om Shanti. Avyakt Bab. Have love for the Father, service, and the family, and you will become free from having to labor. Today, children from everywhere have come to celebrate their Father's birthday. Whether you are personally sitting in front of the Father or are here in your angelic form, you are in front of him. The Father is seeing all the children. On the one hand, you are happy to be celebrating this meeting, and on the other hand, you have the zeal and enthusiasm to do service in order to reveal the Father as soon as possible. On seeing your children in all directions, Bab Dada gives multi-million, billion-fold congratulations. Just as you children have come from far, far away from all corners to celebrate the Father's birthday, so Bab Dada has also come from far, far away to celebrate the children's birthday. Who has come from furthest away? The Father or you? You would say, we have come from very far away. But the Father would say, I have come from even further away than you. However, it takes you time to come here, whereas it doesn't take the Father any time. All of you have to catch a plane or train, whereas the Father simply has to take a chariot. It isn't that only you have come to celebrate the Father's birthday, but that the Father has also come to celebrate the birthday of the Brahmin souls who are the original companions, the children who have been his companions from birth. The Father does not incarnate alone, but Brahma takes a divine birth with the Brahmin children. That is, they incarnate together. Without having Brahmins, the Father alone cannot create the sacrificial fire. So Baba created this sacrificial fire with the Brahmins through Brahma, and only after that were all of you. So, whether you have been with Baba for 2 years or 2 months, congratulations to all of you for your divine Brahmin birth. This divine birth is so elevated. The Father is very happy to see the sparkling star of fortune of every Brahmin soul who has taken a divine birth and constantly sings the song, Wah Brahmin children who have a life as valuable as a diamond. Wah. You're all wah wah wonderful, are you not? The Father has made you into wonderful children. The Father's Alokik birthday is very unique, and the birthday of all of your children is also very lovely and unique. Only the birth or Jayanti of the Father is like this. No one else has ever had a birthday like this, nor will anyone ever have such a birthday as the incorporeal one's divine birth. All souls take birth with their own corporeal bodies, but the incorporeal one is born by his entering someone else's body. Has anyone in the whole cycle ever taken birth in this way? Only the one Father has such a unique birthday which devotees have been celebrating as Shiv Jayanti. This is why you know the importance of this divine birth. Although devotees don't know the importance of this, they do consider God to be the highest on high according to what they have heard, and they continue to celebrate it. You children don't just celebrate this, but as well as celebrating it, you also make yourselves the same as the Father. You know the importance of the Alokik divine birth. No other children take birth at the same time as their father. But Shiv Jayanti means that as well as the Father's divine birth, it is also the birth of his children. This is why you celebrated the Diamond Jubilee. So, as well as the Father's birthday, it is also the divine birthday of the children. Only this birth can be the birthday that is as valuable as a diamond. And by celebrating this diamond like birthday, your lives become like a diamond. All of you children understand the meaning of this very well, and you also explain it to others. Bab Dada continues to see and hear all the news of how you children celebrate the divine birthday of the Father with so much importance, zeal, and enthusiasm. In return for the serviceable children's courage, Bab Dada continues to give them help. It is the children's courage and the father's help. Nowadays, all the children's one thought of love reaches Bab Dada again and again. Now I have to become equal to the father as quickly as possible. The father also says, "Sweet children, you have to become this." Each of you has this determined faith. However, you now have to underline it. If I don't become this, then who will? I was this, I am this, and I will continue to become this every cycle. Do you have this firm faith? You double foreigners have come to celebrate Shiv Jayanti. All of you double foreigners, raise your hands. Bab Dada sees that the greatest enthusiasm the double foreigners have is for not leaving out a single corner of the world. Those of Bharat has received a lot of time to do service, and so they have given the message to every village. However, the double foreigners have received less time to do service than those of Bharat. Nevertheless, because of their zeal and enthusiasm, they have proved to Baba that they have served very well and will continue to prove this. The service that has begun in Bharat of serving all the different professions has made it easy to give Baba's message to all the professions, because those from each profession want their profession to move forward. So, this invention of serving the professions is very good. Through this, there is very good splendor through the special souls from different professions who come here. You like this, do you not? You like serving the professions, do you not? Those from abroad also bring good groups here by having retreats for them. That too is a good method. Just as those from Bharat have taken the chance to serve the different professions, in the same way, the method of the double foreigners is also very good. Bab Dada likes the service of both sides. They are both good. Jagdish Bhai has created a very good invention. Who invented the idea of retreats and dialogues in the foreign lands? Everyone did. Together, in Bharat too, everyone has worked together, but someone has to be the instrument. It is good. Everyone likes a gathering of their equals. In doing both types of service, you have a chance of bringing many types of souls close. You like the result, do you not? Was the result of the retreat good? The result of serving the different professions was also good. Whether from this land or abroad, there is and will continue to be one invention or another. Whether in Bharat or abroad, there is good enthusiasm for doing service. Bab Dada sees that those who continue to move forward by doing selfless service from their hearts accumulate a lot in their account of charity. For all the children, the first account is of the reward of their own efforts. The second account is of receiving blessings by remaining content and making others content. And the third account is of charity in return for doing accurate service in a yogyukt and yuktiyukt way. Bab Dada continues to observe these three accounts of all the children. The indication that children are accumulating all three accounts is that they experience themselves to be constantly easy effort makers and that others naturally receive inspirations for easy effort from them. They symbolize easy effort. They do not have to labor. They love the Father, service, and the family. These three types of love free you from having to labor. Bab Dada has the elevated hope in all you children that you will constantly all be easy effort makers. You have been laboring and wandering around in confusion on the path of devotion for 63 births. This birth now is the only one in which you can become free from having to labor. If you still continue to labor for a long period of time, then when would you claim the blessing of the confluence age, the blessing of becoming an easy effort maker by receiving love? When this age ends, the blessing will also come to an end. So claim this eternal blessing as quickly as possible. No matter how great a task or problem may be, overcome that task or problem as easily as removing a hair from butter. When Bab Dada sees the games of some of your children as well as being amused, Baba also feels mercy for you. When any problem or task comes in front of some of you children, this is sometimes indicated on your faces. Your faces change a little. Then, when someone asks you what has happened, you say, "Well, that is too much." Work to do. If you don't have any obstacles, how could you be praised with the title of a destroyer of obstacles? Let there be no signs of tiredness or any indication on your face that your mood has changed, even slightly. Why? Are there any signs of tiredness or of change of mood in your non living images that have been worshipped for half a cycle? Since the non living images are always smiling, whose images are those? They are yours, are they not? So the non living images are memorials of you in your living forms. This is why there mustn't even be the slightest trace of tiredness or, in other words, of irritability. As well as Baghdada, everyone else loves a constantly smiling face. Would anyone go in front of someone who's irritable? They would first think, should I say anything to this one now or not? Devotees come to your non living images with a lot of enthusiasm. So, would they like it? If you become heavy in the living form, now Bapdada wants to see all the children's faces as angelic, the form of a bestower of blessings. the form of a bestower, merciful, tireless, an easy yogi, and an easy effort maker. Don't say, well, the situation was like that. No matter what the situation may be, you should be constantly smiling and cool. Being serious and mature should be balanced with being light and entertaining. What would people see if they suddenly come in front of you and because of problems or any task, you do not appear to be an easy effort maker? What will they see? That is the picture of you that they will carry away with them. If at any time someone suddenly takes your photograph, then whether you are the 1 month old or 2 months old, let your faces be as Baba has described. Become bestowers. Don't be those. Who take, but one who bestow. No matter what someone gives you, whether it is something good or bad, you are the ones with big hearts who belong to the greatest Father of all. Even if someone gives you something bad, you, with your big hearts, must not accept that, but you become bestowers and give that one cooperation, love, and power. Give that one a gift of one virtue or another through your stage. You are the children of the greatest Father of all, the one who has the biggest heart. Let extra love emerge in your hearts for that soul because that soul will be transformed with the power of this love. Are you ones with such big hearts or do you have small hearts? Do you have the power of accommodation? Then accommodate everything. So much rubbish is thrown into the ocean. But the ocean doesn't throw the rubbish back to the person who threw away that rubbish. You are the masters, the children of the ocean of knowledge and the ocean of all powers. So, did you hear what Bapdada wants to see? The majority of your children has kept the aim of transforming yourselves this year. Don't say that you will do it sometime in the future or that you will think about it, but that you will definitely do it. Is it that you have to do this or that you will think about it when you return home? Those who feel that you have to do this, clap with one hand, wave. All raise their hands. Very good. Don't just raise that hand, but also raise the hand of determination in your mind. It is easy to raise that physical hand. The hand of determination in your mind makes you into constant embodiment of success. Whatever you think, that has to happen. The thoughts you think would, of course, be positive. You cannot think anything negative. The path of negative thoughts is closed for all time. Do you know how to close it? Or does it open by itself, like the doors that open by themselves during a storm? It isn't like that, is it? You may think that you just close the door, but a storm opened the door. So don't leave the door so loosely closed. Acha? The celebration of the double foreigners was good, was it not? There was a ceremony of honoring nearly 400 double foreign brothers and sisters who have been in knowledge for 10 years or more. Did you enjoy it? Those who celebrated it and enjoyed themselves, raise your hands. There are also Pandavas in this. What is the importance of this? What is the importance of celebrating this? To celebrate means to become. Constantly wear this crown. What would you call effort for the self and responsibility of service? It is just enjoyment. Constantly wear the crown of enjoying service. Everyone wore a golden chuni, scarf like shiny gold material. Why was the golden chuni put on all of you? So that you can constantly have the golden age stage. Not silver, but golden. You also wore a garland. You wore two garlands. Which two garlands will you wear? One is to be a constant garland around the father's neck. Constantly. Don't ever remove this garland from around the neck. Remain the garland around the father's neck. Secondly, by serving constantly, you make others part of the garland around the father's neck. These are the two garlands. So, those who celebrated it enjoyed themselves, and those who watched it also enjoyed themselves. So, Baba has told you the significance behind these celebrations. As well as this, to celebrate means to increase your zeal and enthusiasm. Bapdada saw each one's experience. You had good experiences. Happiness and intoxication were visible on each one's face. Simply keep your form powerful, smiling, serious, and mature, as well as light and entertaining. According to the situations of the present time, there are more who simply listen to these things and far fewer who understand these things. There are more of those who see you and have an experience. Instead of you telling them these things, they should be able to see the Father's introduction in your faces. So this was good. Bab Dada is also happy to see all of this. This year, this season has been a special season of celebrations. Things cannot be the same all the time. Bab Dada conducted drill. Do all of you have the power to rule, or are you able to rule your physical organs whenever you want? Have you become masters of the self? Only those who are masters of the self can become masters of the world. Whenever you want, no matter what the atmosphere is like, if you order your mind and intellect to stop, are you able to stop them, or would it take some time? It is essential for each of you to make this effort every now and then throughout the day. Whenever your mind and intellect are very busy, then try and see at that time whether you are able to stop them in a second. So when you think stop, it should not take you 3 minutes or 5 minutes to stop them. The practice of this will be very useful to you at the end. On this basis, you will be able to pass with honors. Acha, to all the loving souls who constantly celebrate with zeal and enthusiasm from their hearts, to those who constantly experience a life as valuable as a diamond, to the special souls who are authorities on the basis of their experience, to the serviceable souls whose faces reveal the Father and give His introduction, to the souls who have a right to everyone's blessings by constantly maintaining a balance between being serious and mature with being light and entertaining, to all the children from all directions in this land and abroad. Please accept congratulations. Congratulations for Shivratri. Also, please accept deep heartfelt love, remembrance, and namaste from Dilaram Bab Dada, the comforter of hearts. Blessing. may be a bestower filled with all treasures by being aware of your form of having all rights to sovereignty and of your worthy of worship form. Constantly remain aware. I am a worthy of worship soul and a bestower who gives to others. I am not a taker but a bestower. Just as the Father gives to all of you of His own accord, in the same way you also have to become master bestowers and continue to give and not ask for anything. Maintain the awareness of your form of having a right to sovereignty and of being worthy of worship. People have been going in front of your non living images up to today and asking for something or for protection. So you are those who protect, not those who call out for protection. However, in order to be a bestower, become full of all treasures by having remembrance, good wishes, and pure feelings, and by doing service. Slogan: the happiness in your behavior and on your face is a sign of a spiritual personality. Om Shanti. Thank you, sweetest, beloved Father. Om Shanti.